Good afternoon, my awesome friends and followers of my channel. Thank you for your continued support as we keep moving in a direction of non-bullshittery and what I like to call transparency. Now, let's take a step back from this constant barrage on the mainstream media about what we are supposed to be angry at. We're supposed to be angry at what the news tell us to. Who runs the news? Billionaires that live in £200 million yachts, that live in houses with gates. They've got security, they've got CCTV, some even have ground sensors, they've got bodyguards, they've got men that protect them with guns to keep everyone away from them. So the people running the place are protected. They only see the privilege which is put in front of them. They're not living in the housing estates, they're not living in the flats or the council houses, they're not living in suburban areas, cul-de-sacs, are they? Along the streets, in the high streets, in the cities and towns and villages. They're not living anywhere. They're in protected places, paid for by the taxpayer. But what they're forcing onto us is things that they never get to see themselves. They think there's no issue with religion. They think there's no issue with colours and creeds and all the rest of things that's going on. Because they don't see it. They're surrounded by people that they've appointed to give them advice. They're all in their own little bubbles. Now, what I'm seeing, and it's my opinion, based on what I see and what I hear, is the government have lost control. The UK government have not only lost control, but they realise that the average person, if there is such a thing, the British citizen, has stopped supporting them. So if the British citizen, the average Joe, has stopped supporting the government, then the government needs to import a lot of people to lift them up, don't they? Well, you could be thinking otherwise, but I'm just giving you my opinion on that. Women and children first. Oh, there is none. Yeah. Putin's laughing at us, isn't he? He doesn't need to attack Britain. All he's got to do is spend £10,000, buy 50 dinghies, dump them along the beach and along France. And he's sitting back laughing at us all coming in. The welfare state is no longer a welfare state. It's meant to be there to provide welfare for its citizens, but that money is now being put somewhere else and people are suffering and bills are going up. Not only that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you now that I believe that the end of the monarchy has never been so close. Never been so close. We have King Charles. King Charles, the head of the Church of England. Can you see the thumbnail? He's the head of the Church of England. And all he seems to do is support every other religion other than the Church of England. Christianity. You've only got to do your own research, ladies and gentlemen, to see how many churches in the UK have been set fire to, have been burnt down, that are now being turned into luxury apartments and luxury houses. Some churches even being turned into mosques. Other churches being turned into synagogues. Yes, now I'm nothing against other religions. I'm just saying that the head of the Church of England has turned his back on the Church of England. A quote from King Charles states, on July the 25th this year, King Charles said the world needs to better respect and understand the Muslim faith. We need to better respect it and understand it. Now, in my opinion, that's turning your back on the Bible and telling us to go and look in Qurans. They're both worshipping books, aren't they? Let's get that straight. They're both worshipping books for different religions. One says respect our elders. One says thou shalt not steal. One says about adultery. One says, and the other one says, kill thy neighbour. But he wants us to respect one which doesn't respect us. I never thought I'd ever think that the monarchy was so close to becoming extinct by the people. King Charles needs to start respecting his own religion, his own people, and stop trying to bend the knee to everyone. We can all see it. Are we allowed to talk about it? Is it restrictions? Will I get a knock on the door? I honestly believe that King Charles needs to step aside if he wants to save the monarchy. If he continues down the path he's going to lose the respect of all British citizens. And at one stage, I believe he'll be ousted from the Church of England. Why would you want a head of the Church of England that respects a religion that goes against everything that Christianity stands for? Anyway, everyone, thanks for watching my video. Stay safe.